over 50 years, psychic medium Sharon has been dedicated to helping people from all over the world. Her unique talent to contact her spiritual guides has given her the ability to forecast future events, not only for her individual clients, but even future events to take place in our modern world. Although offering spiritual readings, soul retrievals, and past life regression services, Sharon has also created a Patreon website called Cryptovision. The following examples are just a few of the dated, posted, and verified past predictions recorded on her Cryptovision webpage that we now see have come to pass. Enjoy.
Well, the first question is about precious metals, gold and silver, and other precious metals, but those specifically. In the coming year, what can we expect as far as the price? Will it start to drop and go down, as some people feel, maybe down to the gold to the $700 level? Or
No.
Okay.
They're showing me that it will, in the short term, present, continue to go a little higher. Then it will level out for a little while, maybe drop slightly, but they're not showing me. They don't feel it's a significant drop. It's just more or less levels and is stable. And then later in the year, it will go up again, more so. Will there be a significant drop this year? They do not think so.
So it sounds like it'll stay
There's
steady.
A little disagreement, but on like how much it will drop, but they all seem to agree it won't be significant. It will just continue to rise like it has been, a little every month or so, and then it will level out.
What they're looking for is an increase.
They're seeing a leveling. There will be an immediate increase still. It has not reached the height yet. We still see a possible high of 1,600 to 1,700 an ounce for gold. Then it levels out. Like if it goes to 1,700, it might drop back to 16, for instance. Then by 2021, if not before the end of the year of 2020, gold gets into 2,000 or more. Towards the end of 2020, early 21, should be in that range of 2,000, possibly more. No significant drops.
No significant drops, as some cyclists have talked about, possibly gold going down to $700 and then going into another cycle.
For that, they say no, that's not happening.
And then silver. Now, silver has been extremely undervalued.
Yes, it rises as gold rises, but not to the levels that it should be rising. Silver will be in very high demand in a few years, higher than you can imagine right now. Then the rate of increase will be higher than the rate of increase on gold, although gold will always increase and be in demand. But the demand for silver will become much higher in the future, and it will become in short supply. We believe we have stated this before.
Will China allow their general population to start trading cryptocurrencies again?
Not for a while. Again, unless they can control and know what is being traded, it will not be allowed. Once there are systems in place where they can control and monitor, it will be allowed and will eventually replace their currency altogether.
Coming up this year during Christmas, so around the Christmas year of 2019, will cryptos be going down from profit taking, or will they stay the same, or are they going to go up?
As cryptos begin to move up, we do not see large numbers of people cashing out, but we see the majority of money for the majority of people remaining. We see additional purchases being made.
So will the market go down in general around Christmas time in December 2019, or is it going to stay the same?
We do not see a big drop. We actually see more rises coming up towards the end of December than drops. And as these rises become more evident, you will see more investing taking place.
What can you tell us about Dent? How is Dent going to perform in the next 12 months?
In the next 12 months, you will see Dent starting to make a rise, along with many other coins. As we have said before, we see somewhat of a ceiling on how much it will rise. Then it stabilizes, and other coins which have been slower to rise will surpass the usage and the growth in value of Dent. We do see Dent stable and holding its own. We don't really see people necessarily dumping their Dent to buy other coins. We see rather they're holding on to their stake in Dent, but purchasing other cryptos.
Veritasium?
Veritasium, again, as we have said previously on many occasions, it has been very good for investors in the past, and maybe so for the near future, but we see its light dimming today, and we do not see that this coin will last long term. We see it falling out of favor, and we are not sure that it will be able to recover, but we do see for sure it will not recover to the strength that it has already achieved in the past. This one is fading. We would recommend when it reaches a high to get out, or its light is already fading. Looking at it today, we see its light dimming. It's fading away. So it is going into the dying mode. It is weakening, and we do not see it coming back from that.
Will there be any warning signs? What will be the warning signs?
We are warning you now, its light is beginning to fade, which indicates it doesn't have a lot of life left. It has already begun. So this is your warning.
Does Spirit see
It's
that?
not failing right now, not today, but it's starting the process of failure. It's in the beginning of the end. What they just gave me now is that many times when a human dies, just before death, they appear to be doing better for a few days, and then they drop off the cliff and die within a few days. So they're showing me this will happen to Veritasium. So when you see that it looks like it's bounding back, that's your warning to sell.
In the future, you will have a new president who is wise and strong. He is a true patriot who is able to soothe tensions with other world leaders with words of wisdom to help bring them together. Hello, I'm Sharon Michelle. Thank you for joining us today. Just to introduce to you myself and my background. Many years ago, I had my first near-death experience. In this experience, I was given the opportunity to come back only if I promised to do something to help and to serve others the rest of my life, which I readily agreed to. I was also advised that I would be given the way to do this. I found out shortly afterwards that suddenly I could do psychic readings and began to do so. As time went along, I was also led to study astrology, hypnosis, past life regression, and soul retrieval. All of these methods can be used to give you a peek into your own future. If I can help you with any of these methods, please feel free to contact me on my websites listed following this video. In addition, I have started a Patreon page where I do weekly updates on world events and events in the stock market, cryptocurrency, gold and silver, and other areas that are of interest to my followers. If we can help you in any way with this, please feel free to join our Patreon page through the link following. For the private consultations, you would contact me through my websites listed following. Look forward to speaking to you soon, and welcome any of you who want to join us either following our YouTube videos or our Patreon page. Thank you.